In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the New Orleans Pelicans for 10 seasons. What it is, good YouTube buddy, back with another 2K banger, man. The New Orleans Pelicans are 3-22 on the start of the NBA season. If you are new to my videos, I usually have a face cam, and it's currently 2 in the morning, and I'm not trying to have bright lights in my face. And there's a lot to unpack with this team, right? They just keep absolutely losing games, and I've watched quite a lot of Pelicans games this year, if I'm being honest with you, and it's a pretty painful watch. Now, they have some bright spots on their team. For example, against the San Antonio Spurs, Derek Queen put up a 30-point triple-double. I believe he is the first rookie to put up a 30-point triple-double, if I'm not mistaken. But he looks very, very good. He looks very, very good. The Black Jokic, all that good stuff you want to talk about him. Also coming in here is my boy Jeremiah Fears, who looks very good to start his rookie campaign, averaging 15 points a game. So Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen are the main two pieces we're going to be trying to build around today. Probably going to be moving off of Zion, Trey Murphy, DeJounte Murray, pretty much the whole entire team, I would assume, besides Queen and Jay Fears. I mean, there are some other pieces I like a Yves Missi. I really do like Herb Jones. I really do like Trey Murphy, but this core just isn't gonna work out. And of course, everybody knows they do not have their own first round pick. They traded it away. If you did not know, the Pelicans actually had the Pacers' top 3 protected pick for the end of this season. And if you are living under a rock, the Indiana Pacers are 6-18. They are also really bad. Interesting stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're 3-22. There is no point to be buyers or anything at the deadline. We could talk about possibly getting our pick back, but I don't think that would happen in real life. I think as of right now, we have Zion back in the lineup. He's back and healthy. Obviously, we're not going to have DeJounte Murray for like 3 months. Jordan Poole is going to be coming back from injury as well. I'm going to mess with the minutes a little bit, and we'll go to the trade deadline, and I think we'll look to move off some of these pieces at the deadline. We're at the deadline. We're 17-36, which again is not very good. We're going to look to see if we can shop off some of these pieces. So I think the first player that has to go is Jordan Poole. I need nothing. I don't care about Jordan Poole. I don't need Jordan Poole. There's no way I even want Jordan Poole on the roster. Now, I have no idea what we're going to be able to get for Jordan Poole. One thing I do want to point out as well, before I do forget, I got to bump this up to 75 trade negotiation difficulty, so it's a little bit harder to make trades and whatnot. So let's take a look at some of these trades, man. Would anybody be willing to give me a first round pick? The only first round pick I could get is from Miami, in a Terry Rozier contract and a first round pick. So that is something I might be interested in doing. I see this Nickeil Alexander-Walker trade, and this actually would be pretty nice if we were trying to win, and pretty friendly deal only on $15 million. But I'm really eyeing down this one right here. Terry Rozier and a first round pick. This is like an ideal trade to get off all this money. If there's any way I can somehow get 2 first round picks for Terry Rozier. Wait, what did I just agree to? We essentially got a first round pick for Jordan Poole. So I will take that. I'll take a first round pick for Jordan Poole. That is very solid. We get a first round pick in 2030. So that's nice. We get off of Jordan Poole at the deadline, sent him to Miami. I think Herb Jones or Saddiq Bey, another one of these players we could try to get at the deadline. Saddiq Bey, if we can somehow get a pick for him or just an expiring deal, that would be nice. First round pick in John Conchar. I think that might be the play. We could send Saddiq Bey to Miami and get another swap pick. So we're going to be doing this trade here with the Memphis Grizzlies, sending over Saddiq Bey for a 2029 swap best with the Memphis Grizzlies. Acquiring more first round picks is what we need to get. You know, I would like to maybe keep Herb Jones. He's on such a friendly deal, man. Zion's a player we could look to move off from, but in a way in 2K, I kind of want to see Zion, Derek Queen, and Jeremiah Fears. I can explore the Zion offers. If anything speaks to me, I would consider it. But if I'm getting only these 10 trade offers and nothing's really speaking to me, I just can't look to move off of him right now. Trey Murphy is a guy that we could again look to maybe move off of. But again, if there's no trades that are really speaking to me, I just don't know if I can justify trading a talent like Trey Murphy only at the age of 25 just because he's having kind of a, they're not really playing so well. I still have faith in this team going forward. And these trade offers just really aren't speaking to me. So we're going to hold on to Trey Murphy for now. All right, this is going to be the rotation heading to the end of the year. Got the rookies playing heavy minutes alongside Zion and the bench as well. Season is a wrap and Jokic averages a 30-point triple-double. And look at this. Derek Queen won Rookie of the Year over Cooper Flag. You will never see Cooper Flag not win Rookie of the Year in 2K. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists for Derek Queen. I'm glad we got him as Rookie of the Year. That's pretty dope. AJ Mitchell, 6-man, Wemby, Depoy, Most Improved, Kata, Steph Curry, Clutch Player, Dagnall, 1 Coach of the Year. Rookie teams, we do see Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fears, 16-3-3 for Jay Fears, and then DQ also makes it as well. Obviously, we did not make the playoffs because we are the New Orleans Pelicans at the end of the day. And in the New Orleans Pelicans, we finished finished 25 and 57. So the Atlanta Hawks are going to be getting a juicy first round pick from us, so that's great. But on the bright side, DeJounte Murray is healthy. Stats for the whole season, Zion averaged 26 a game. Kind of one reason why I want to keep him, man. He's still only 25, and with no injuries, I feel like he can be very good for us. Fears Murphy, DQ. Thunder versus Pistons in the NBA Finals. The Thunder win in 5, and SGA wins Finals MVP. All right, now is when it gets pretty interesting because we got to figure out what the hell we want to do, right, in this upcoming draft. So let's take a look at a draft lottery here. Obviously, that Hawks pick is going to be very, very juicy. Wizards picking number 1. The Hawks are picking number 5, so our pick would be number 5 if we had our own first round pick. We do not have a pick in this year's draft, but I'm willing to, maybe we can move up into this draft because this is a very good draft. Now, James Borrego, decent ratings. We're going to keep him around for now. I definitely think we can look to move for a pick in this year because I think you really have to. I can explore the DeJounte Murray things, right? I mean, if you can get a nice little piece for DeJounte Murray, send him back to San Antonio, get 2 first round picks for him. I don't know. I feel like DeJounte could still be pretty solid. He might regress though. The trade value feels like it's just in the dumps, man. Just not getting any sort of good trade value for him. And I guess that's realistic though. I mean, at this rate, at this price, I don't think it's even worth it to trade him. All right, well, I got Trey Mann. We're going to be sending him over to the Houston Rockets for their it's actually a Phoenix unprotected next year, which I don't hate. We need more draft capital. We're going to be sending Terrence Mann over for that unprotected pick for Phoenix next year. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to trade into this year's class. I just don't think that's a realistic scenario anymore. John Conchar is going to be able to give me 2 second-round picks. So I think that's going to be it. Now we're going to unfortunately walk out of here with nobody in this loaded draft class, which does kind of hurt. Cam Boozer goes number 1, Darren Peterson 2, Caleb Wilson 3. DeBance fell to 6, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's see what we can do in free agency here. So you take a look at our team. Our point guard situation's cool. I'm going to keep around DeJounte Murray, I think, for this season, and Jeremiah Fears. Well, maybe we can move him at some point this year. Trey Murphy's going to stay around here. Herb Jones, Zion, Derek Queen, Yves Missi, a fine center rotation. We could get a backup 2, and we could get a backup 4. Are there any guys here that I could maybe justify bringing in here? I feel like somebody like one of these wings off the bench, one of these 3-and-D kind of 2 guards would be pretty nice here, like a QG, like a Lou Dort. I think bringing in Lou Dort here would bring some nice culture to this Pelicans team here. I'm going to be sending him an offer, and I think we're going to be getting Lou Dort 3 years, $33 million. I kind of like that pickup a lot. He's going to come in here and play it behind Trey Murphy, so that does contribute to winning basketball. We got to make sure our defense is good. We need a backup 4 as well. I think Trendon Wofford would be a really nice pickup here. $5 million for Trendon Wofford, and then we could use a backup 3 as well, and more shooting never hurts. I'll try to grab Kevin Huerter here for about $5 million, so we'll grab those guys. I think that's some pretty good pickups. We have a backup at every position now. I don't really need Jose Alvarado anymore, so I could look to maybe move on from Jose. If I could get a first round pick from him, I can. Lottery protected Bulls pick in 27. I think that's kind of a no-brainer. So let's grab this lottery protected Bulls pick in 2027. So now we have some decent draft capital going forward. We have 3 first round picks this next upcoming year. LeBron James signs with the Washington Wizards. AR re-signs. Trae Young goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Kristaps goes to the Hornets. Vooch goes to the Wizards as well. All right, now we get into player progression where we do see some green. Zion continues to get better, up to an 89 overall. I still have faith in him. Jay Fears goes up 5. Derek Queen goes up 2. So Jeremiah Fears looking really, really nice along with Derek Queen. Trey Murphy does drop by 1. DeJounte goes up. Yves Missi goes up 3. All right, so our lineup heading into year 2. Fears, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Zion, and then DQ. Not a bad starting 5, to be honest with you. DeJounte Murray off the bench with Lou Dort is kind of nasty. You have a backcourt of DeJounte Murray and Lou Dort. Yves Missi at that backup 5. You brought in Kevin Huerter here. The computer signed us Lonzo Ball. We could use a backup power forward, and I think we should be good to go. So I can look to maybe move on from Lonzo. They brought in Gary Trent as well. I really don't need either of these guys. So, and I'm going to bring Najee Marshall back to the Pelicans. Najee's a grit and grind ass guy. We'll bring him back to the Pels. All right. So now we have this 10-man rotation, which does look pretty solid. I'm going to mess with the minutes a little bit. I think this could be pretty solid. Take a look at System Pro on this season. Is there anything 4 stars? I don't think so. So we will rock pace and space, I guess, is our best bet. 7 seconds low key is better. We'll rock 7 seconds. All right. First game of the NBA season is going to be a 3-point loss. I still have faith in Zion to be our leading scorer, our leading guy. I really do. I think at the deadline, as he drops 41, I think at the deadline, we could maybe look for a DeJounte trade depending on where we are at. We should have some nice draft capital heading into this offseason. I think we still can be pretty good, to be honest with you. Zion's averaging 30 to start this season. I think our team can be pretty solid heading into this trade deadline. We'll see where we're at. Look at this stretch of games we just had already in year 2, able to beat the Golden State Warriors here, 50 from Zion Williamson, able to knock off the OKC Thunder as well. These are really good wins. Warriors win, beat the Celtics here. Like, all right, so we're at the deadline in year number 2 with this Pelicans team. We're sitting at the 9th seed, so we are currently a play-in team, 1 game under 500, but that's actually not bad. The Bucks look like they're going to be pretty good. We take a look at our team, right? 2 years on Zion left. We either have to pay DeJounte in the offseason or trade him. I think our best bet is to trade him, unfortunately, even though I do like him. He's having a pretty solid season. Does his overall go up at a shooting guard? It does. 1-year deal, expiring deal. Maybe we can get a first-round pick for him. Again, the trade market, it's just not there right now. The trade market is just not there. The best available offer is Paul George in a first-round pick. An expiring Paul George contract, and we would get a... Wow, Philly's pick is crazy. Is Philly bad this year? Philadelphia is the worst team in the NBA. What the hell? Any teams with like a rebuilding small forward I could talk to? Can I talk to the Pistons about a Sir Thompson? Is there any way we could get to a Sir Thompson? They would make up $18 million. I don't think we can do that. The money doesn't work. I would take back on Karis LeVert, and then I would give you Nikola Jurisic here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Could I somehow get Denny? Could I get Denny for DeJounte Murray? DeJounte Murray, Denny Avdia. I'll take on the bad Drew Holiday contract here. I would be willing to give up some capital in some late picks, in some of these 2029 picks. 2 first-round picks doesn't get it done. Can this get here with 2 seconds? Or do I have to give up another 2 firsts? I think I'd be willing to throw in some more of these swaps. 3 first-round picks for Denny and a second-round pick still doesn't get it done. What about 4 first-round picks for Denny Avdia? And they are going to do that. We trade a bunch of our draft capital in 2029. We don't give up any of our picks from this year. And we land Denny at that small forward position. Really friendly contract. 17, 7, and 5 for Denny at the halfway point of the season. I think this is a really good pickup for us. I really do. So now we have Jay Fears. We have Trey Murphy. We have Denny, Zion, Derek Queen. Let's keep on pushing on. Try to make a push at a playoff run or something like that. Why not? Denny's going to come in here. It's 19, 11, and 7 in his first game. Denny's got it, bro. Denny can be that secondary star. Honestly, secondary star next to Zion Williamson, at least for now. All right, season's a wrap. Jokic goes back-to-back MVPs. Darren Peterson does end up winning Rookie of the Year, 26-6. Ivy, 6-man, Depoy Wemby, Reese most improved, Cade, and Jordan Ott in the Suns won 60 games. So we do have their unprotected. That's going to be trash. Can be like pick 30. Zion made second team, and this is why I kept Zion around, bro. I believe in him. 27, 7, and 5 for Zion Williamson, bro. That is a very, very good season out of Zion. And guys, we're in the play-in at the 7 spot. We can make the playoffs here, man. 46-36 for the New Orleans Pelicans really isn't that bad. The East is so much worse than the West, man. My goodness. But seriously, this is what our 9-man lineup looks like heading into the playoffs. That's a legit good starting 5. And you're telling me in the come playoff time, you got pieces like Herb Jones, Dort, Najee Marshall, Yves Missi. Like, these are legitimately good wing defenders for the playoffs. I'm very intrigued about this team. Stats on the season, you saw Zion stats. Jeremiah Fears, man, 21 and 5 assists a game, bro. 49, 34, 84 splits. His efficiency is only going to get better. The kid's only 20 years old. Denny gives you 17, 7, and 5. 35% from 3. Queen giving you 15, 9, and 4. The 3 ball is going to get there. Trey Murphy. What is Trey Murphy's shot tendency? For him to be only averaging 12 points again. 2K, why do you have Trey Murphy's shot tendency at a 55? For some reason, that just doesn't seem right to me. We're going to up that a little bit because that seems absolutely egregious. And then Dort, these guys aren't going to score much, but they're just going to put in work. All right, let's check where we have for team stats. Guys, we had a top 11 offense in the NBA, which is really good. Our defense kind of lacking a little bit. Middle of the pack, bottom 13 defense here. First playing game we have against the Golden State Warriors. They literally have nobody besides Steph Curry, so I think we honestly should be able to win this game. And we do. We make the playoffs. We win the playing game against the Warriors, and we are going to be playing the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round of the playoffs. Rob Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid. Rob Dillingham currently has lost his job to Bones Highland, so I'm not concerned about that. Call me crazy. I think we might be able to upset this team. Game number 1 is going to go to the New Orleans Pelicans. Jeremiah Fears, 28 points in his first career playoff game. 25 and 14 for Zion Williamson. 1-1 series here. We lose by 40 points there. Game 3 also going to go to us. We win by 4. Jeremiah Fears is proving to be that man. 2K wants to bench Trey Murphy for Lou Dort. I'm low-key with that. Put Lou Dort on Anthony Edwards. I like that. Game 4. We're up 3-1 on the Wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our whole starting 5 scores 20, bro. There's no way we blow a 3-1 lead, right? And we just beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. thanks to Jeremiah Fears. And mind you, they won 56 games. Round 2, we have the Houston Rockets. They have a really solid team. This is going to be probably our toughest series. Game number 1 is going to go to the Rockets. I don't see us winning this series, unfortunately. 1-1 series. You never know, though. 40 from Fears, man. This guy is something else. 34 from Trey Murphy. 31. We just scored 170 points, bro. This offense is crazy. We're up 2-1 here. 40 from Zion. Yo, what in the world is this Pelicans team on right now? 35-8 from Fears. Are we gonna win in 5? Yo, year 2, this team is in the NBA Finals against the 5th seeded OKC Thunder, bro. And they only won 1 more game than us. You're telling me this Pelicans team could go to the finals in year 2? Heading into these conference finals playoffs, bro, Fears and Zion are leading the way. This is absolutely unbelievable, bro. SGA, Case, and Chet, Zion, you know this team. Game number 1 is gonna go to the OKC Thunder. Now, if we do lose this series, I could understand that and be more than okay with it. We're down 2-0. Shea goes for 46 and 11. Big time game 3 here, and we do pick it up. Hey, if we can tie this series up at 2s, anything's possible. We do drop down 3-1, and I think we are going to be getting eliminated here. No, we force 6. All right, 40 and 10 for Zion, bro. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to simcast game 6. I mean, if we force 7, bro, anything is possible, and we're up 30 at halftime. Hold on to this lead, and we have a chance. We just forced game 7 against the OKC Thunder, man. Derek Queen 30. Don't tell me. Don't give me the false hope that we can beat this OKC team in 7 games. Like, shut the hell up. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. We're gonna do it. Stop it. We're up by 8 with 3. We just did it. We are in the NBA Finals. The New Orleans Pelicans are in the NBA Finals. Zion versus Cade Cunningham. The 1-seeded Pistons in the NBA Finals. They only won 48 games. Guys, we're gonna win the finals. The year 2 Pelicans have a good chance at winning the finals. This team is worse than any of these Western Conference teams we've beat so far. Game number 1 goes to the Pistons. Cade goes for 51 and 10. Don't do it to me. Fears dropped 40. Don't go down 2-0, man. We tied up at 1s. Come on, guys. 40 from Zion. Go up 2-1 in this series. Oh my God. Come on, man. Go up 3-1. Go up 3-1. Jeremiah Fears, get it done. Oh my God. I'm getting greedy. Do not blow a 3-1 lead. We are so close. I can sniff it, bro. Simcast, please, 2K, just show me some love. And let's just get out of here in 6 games. Back and forth against the Pistons. Just hold on to it. 3-point lead. 7-point lead. Just hold on. 5-point game. Oh my God, we're gonna do it. Oh my God. The New Orleans Pelicans in year 2 win the NBA Finals because of Zion Williamson, who gets Finals MVP. I could not have written the script any better. From bottom of the barrel in 2025 to NBA champions in 2026. Zion Williamson, Jeremiah Fears in year number 2 turns into a stud. Trey Murphy, amazing. Denny was amazing. Derek Queen. I am lost for words with this Pelicans team. We just won the finals. I should end the video right now. And all we really did was trade for Denny Avdia. That's literally all we did, bro. Oh my goodness. And now we're sitting on some decent draft picks. Nothing really spectacular here as the Magic get the first pick in the draft. But we have pick 15, we have pick 19, and we have pick 30. Now we just got to keep building on what we're doing here, man. And with a bunch of draft capital, this is a prime perfect position to trade up in this draft. All right, so I think we can maybe try to look up to trade up to maybe 7. I think 7 might be a good spot here. So pick 15 in the draft. I'll give Miami pick 19 as well. I'll give Miami pick 30 to move up to 7. And I will give them 2 second-round picks as well. I think, is this enough to move up to 7? It's not. Can you take on a player? I will give you Kevin Huerter, and honestly, maybe take out some of these other picks, and that is going to get it done. So pick 19, pick 15, and Kevin Huerter is going to land us pick 7 in the NBA draft. So we'll see who falls to us. I think I'm just going to take best available. Stokes goes number 1. Baba, DJ Wagner, Stefan Joksimovic. 6 picks going to get traded to the Celtics. And at pick 7 here, I feel like we got some good options. Yeah, we really do. Hugo Mika is a stud, all-star potential. Christian Collins has Hall of Fame potential. There's some very good options here. Hugo really is speaking to me, man, and I think we're gonna draft him. Let's pick up Hugo here out of France. I think that's a really nice pick. We also do have pick 30 here, and I guess we can just kind of draft anybody. We'll draft another center just in case. Keita. All right, so we're gonna walk out of here with a 77 overall at pick 7, which is very, very good in my opinion. We have 1. I need a backup PG 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we should be good. Again, I just need that backup point guard. I see Ryan Rollins kind of just sitting here. That would be a very good mid-level exception. 12.5 million for Ryan Rollins. Can we pick him up? And we are going to sign Ryan Rollins. That is beautiful. The luxury of having money in free agency. We are going to have to pay Zion. He's on a 1-year deal. Same with Denny. These guys are both going to get bags. Actually, our whole team pretty much is going to be getting bags here. Any new signings? Doesn't really look like anybody switches teams at all. Player progression is here. Derek Queen jumps up by 3. Fears only goes up by 1. Denny drops. Trey Murphy drops. Ryan goes up, and so does Yves Missi. So we're kind of running it back with pretty much the same team, except we have an 85 overall Derek Queen now. But y'all gotta realize, bro, like the position that I thought we were gonna be in to start this video has completely flipped on its head because we just won the finals, right? So we immediately become contenders, I would assume. Fears, Murphy, Denny, Zion, and Queen. And then you have Ryan Rollins, 6-man, Yves, Herb Jones, Lou Dort, and Hugo off the bench. I think that's a very solid rotation. System Pro, we're looking at anything 4 stars. No. 7 seconds really worked out for us last year, so we're gonna stick with 7 seconds. All right, man, first game of the season. Now, are we gonna repeat what we did last year? I highly doubt it. Wow, Ryan Rollins dropped 40 in his first game as a Pelican, bro. I mean, just looking at some of the teams we've already beaten. We've beaten Dallas twice. We've beaten the Rockets twice. I mean, that's impressive. And we just beat OKC. So I'm gonna see y'all boys at the trade deadline. We'll see where this team's at, and we'll decide what moves are need to be made. All right, so we're at the deadline, bro. 34-16, and this Pelicans team is the 1 seed. Guys, the last thing I was expecting is for this video to go like this off rip, man. So early into the video, man, and we're the 1 seed in the Western Conference, which is just absolutely amazing. So I would say, honestly, that we're buyers at this deadline. Like, I really like this rotation, bro. I really, really do. Let's take a look at some extensions. We got to give Zion an extension. We won the NBA Finals. The guy won Finals MVP. We have to give him an extension. $47 million, and he's going to be accepting that. Now, Denny Avdia, we have a problem because he wants to refuse to re-sign with the team. He is done with us, which is unfortunate, man. Like, do I think that I can sign Denny in the offseason? I don't know. Like, how much really am I buying into him being upset and not wanting to come back to us after winning a ring? If I change his shot tendency, would that do anything? I don't know. I don't want to lose Denny for nothing. You know what I mean? So, like, would I consider trading Denny? I think I have to consider trading him just from the fact that I'm scared that he's going to leave us for nothing in free agency. Listen, there's some pretty good trade offers out here. I could get Trae Young. Lauri Markkanen. Like, I'm looking to get a young 3. Jalen Wells. I kind of think that he's kind of bluffing, to be honest with you. I don't know if I got the money to make this work. Say on God, I can't possibly pull off a Giannis trade on a selling Bucks team right now. Give me one good reason why that can't happen. Give me one good reason if I just throw them 3 first-round picks, that can't happen. If this gets it done, I'll actually go crazy. Holy shit. I could go out there and maybe try to get like a Con Kneppel on a selling or rebuilding Hornets team. Like, would Charlotte be interested in moving Con here for Denny Avdia? I feel like we're not too far off here. Con's definitely the better asset as of right now. They could take on like a Jacob Furphy. Could they take on a Najee Marshall? He has a no trade clause for some strange reason. Micah Peavy, Keita, Yves Missi, Jacob Furphy. And then I feel like we're not too far off. 1 first-round pick. And then I fill that out with just a bunch of seconds. Like, can we get this done for Con Kneppel? And they do it. Wow, they do it. That's so clutch. So we end up moving Denny Furphy a first in 3 seconds, and we get Con Kneppel to the team, which is just building onto this young core. 87 overall Con Kneppel is going to come in here. He's averaging 14, 6, and 3 to start this season. He's shooting damn near 50, 40, 90. And this man is just an absolute sniper. And we're just going to be adding him to the team just like that. Denny, bro, good riddance. We got you your ring, but if you don't want to come in here, you don't want to be here, you don't want to re-sign, I got no reason for you to be on the squad, to be honest with you. Trey Murphy is a player who only wants a $11 million extension, and I could get it down to probably 10-2. And I'm going to do that, bro. Trey Murphy, I know he's been regressing, but $10 million is kind of crazy. Same thing with Herb Jones. $5.5 million is too cheap to not pick up on the squad. It really is. All right, 3 years down, and Jokic has 3 MVPs in a row. Christian Collins wins Rookie of the Year. DeJounte Murray wins 6-man. He found his way to the Portland Trailblazers. Depoy Wemby, Most Improved Jaden Quintons. Cade Cunningham, Quinn Schneider, and the Hawks won 62 games. First team, second team, all NBA. There is Zion once again, 26, 7, and 5 for Big Zion Williamson. Very happy with his performance so far throughout this video. Hugo made all NBA or all rookie second team. He averaged 7 points a game. And we finished the 5 seed in the Western Conference here, man. 49 and 33. Not too bad at all. Now, do I think we're going to go on a miracle run and win the NBA Finals like we did last year? No, I do not. I think that's completely out of the realm of possibilities. But I thought winning a ring last year was completely out of the realm of possibilities responsibilities, and we did. Zion was here. Trey Murphy, our second leading scorer, 17 points per game. Jeremiah Fears, 16 points per game. His productivity dropped off a little bit. That's okay, though. Ryan Rollins gave you 16 off the bench, bro. He was a spark plug. Concanepo, 13, and then Derek Queen gave you 12, 8, and 4. So overall, I really think this team is good. Our offense is very solid. We have a top 7 offense in the NBA. Defense still struggling a little bit, but we have the 8th best point differential. All right, round number 1, we do have the Los Angeles Lakers, Luka Doncic, Dalton Connect, and Dylan Brooks. Game 1 does go to the Los Angeles Lakers, and yeah, we might just have nobody to guard Luka Doncic here. 1-1 series, 2-1 New Orleans Pelicans. Can we go up 3-1? No, we cannot. Big time game 5, and we are going to drop game 5. All right, so it looks like we might be getting knocked off here in round number 1 of the playoffs. I'm going to get Dort in there in the starting lineup just to kind of go and guard Luka for a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help anything, but we'll see. Sometimes you just got to be desperation things in the playoffs, but hey, even if we do get eliminated in this game, what can I really complain about? We won a championship in year 2, and it's actually a 1-point game, so we can hop into this one. Minute 40 left, 1-point game. We are down by 1 in Smoothie King Center. Yeah, because right now Jeremiah Fears is guarding Luka Doncic, and I just don't think that's a recipe for winning basketball games in the playoffs. Luka coming around the screen. Good hands by Zion. Almost a steal, but it goes right into the hands of Jared Vanderbilt. Big Z with the ball. Let's see what our offense is kind of looking like in the game. Attacking Jared Vanderbilt downhill. Spins off of Jared Vanderbilt. Cannot get it to go. That's a tough matchup for Zion Williamson. Vando over to Luka. Luka attacking Fears downhill, and he's just too big. That's an easy bucket. Yeah, that's bad, bro. It's interesting, though, because we played against SGA. We played against Ant Edwards all of last year, and Jeremiah Fears kind of held his own defensively. Working on Luka Doncic. Spins off of Luka. Can he go all the way to the cup? Bumping in Luka, and he draws the foul. Got to hit these 2 free throws from Jay Fears. First one's up, and it's no good, unfortunately. That's a really big missed free throw here. All right, got to get a stop. And they're going to be intentionally fouling Luka, so that is probably going to be the game here, as we do get eliminated in round number 2 or round number 1 by the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, so can't have everything nice in the world, as we do lose in 6 games here. Just goes to show how crazy that last year's playoff run was. Zion averaged 30, Jeremiah Fears, Rollins, Queen, Murphy. Hawks versus the Suns in the NBA Finals. The Suns win in 7 games, and Devin Booker wins Finals MVP. We're going to have a little bit more player progression in this year 3 season, which is good. I think we still have the potential to be very, very good without making a ton of upgraded moves. Draft lottery is here. We do not have a lottery pick. Our highest pick is at 23. You have your kind of starting 5 locked in. You have some decent depth pieces. Maybe you look to package together a Trey Murphy and a Lou Dort or a Herb Jones with a first-round pick and see if you can really upgrade that shooting guard position. Maybe even like a Jalen Suggs or something like that. Holy shit, bro. The Utah Jazz are a selling franchise with Darren Peterson at the 2. He's not untouchable. I would be willing to give up the farm to get him on the squad. Like, I would be willing to give up anything. I can't get him right now, unfortunately. All right, well, with this 23rd pick, can I just send this for a future first? Yeah, I'm going to be trading this 23rd pick for a future first-round pick because I don't really need it right now. Okay, Trey Murphy has next to no trade value. I would give you Ryan Rollins on top of that, but they just can't take on that extra money. I think this might be dead. I keep eyeing down this Jalen Suggs deal. It looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to lie to you. Lou Dort, like, could we do it just a Trey Murphy, Jalen Suggs straight swap? They're going to say no. I'll give you a first-round pick. I think I might just end up doing the original trade, man. And I am going to be doing this trade. I think this is the right thing to do. Trey Murphy, Lou Dort, and a first-round pick for Jalen Suggs. I think that's a really good pickup. Suggs is going to come in here, play starting shooting guard for us. He's going to go to an 84 overall. I can bring back Yves Missi. He wants 13 million. We'll give him that. I also am going to need a backup shooting guard and a backup power forward. I see Kyle Flipkowski here. Heinz Steinbach, I actually think I'm going to be picking up here, and we are going to be able to get both of those guys. And that's where Pele Larson or Malik Thomas comes in here. I'm going to grab Pele Larson. I think that's a nice little pickup if we can get him to play backup 2, and we can. Luka Doncic signs with the Sacramento King. Ja Morant goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Pretty good stuff. Player progression, I hope it sees a lot of green. It does, man. You have Zion staying at a 90. Concanepo goes up to a 90 overall himself. Jeremiah Fears is an 89. 2 85s from these guys. You have Hugo going up 3. So this team looks very good on paper. The only thing about this Pelicans team is you take a look at our squad, right? And it's like, where does the defense come from? It comes from Jalen Suggs. And honestly, that's pretty much it. Rollins, Missi, Hugo, Herb Jones, Steinbach off the bench. I think we're just going to run it with this for now. System Pro 4 stars, 7 seconds. We're going to stay with 7 seconds here. And let's mess with some shot tendencies. Concanepo needs to be way higher than that. The guy needs to be taking shots. I think we got better. We're going to have a ton of spread scoring this year. I mean, a ton. I mean, like, everybody on this team can put the ball in the cup, bro. But will we be able to get back to that championship level contender? I just don't know, especially with our defense the way it looks right now. Our offense is going to be there. I know that for a fact, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to lock teams up into the playoffs. It's going to get real spooky. All right, deadline is here, 36-16 at the 3 seed in the Western Conference. So with the team looking how it is as of right now, I think you can only do one thing, and that's just kind of wait for progression. Don't really think you can go out there and make any big time moves here at this deadline. As for contract extensions, Khan's got to get paid, Jeremiah's got to get paid, Derek's got to get paid. Everyone else is locked up at least for this upcoming next year. Zion's having another really good season. Colin Kanepo's our second leading scorer, and then Jeremiah, Ryan Rollins, Derek Queen off the bench as well. Whew, heading into the end of the season, 170, dude. 47 from Khan. Crazy. All right, season's a wrap. Cade Cunningham takes home MVP. Roster rookie, DeJounte, six-man Wemby, Mika, Ja Morant. The Pistons ended up winning 62 games here. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. There's Zion Williamson again, 25, 6, and 5. We finished the 3 seed in the Western Conference this season. 56-26, our highest win total of this video so far, right up there with the top teams in the NBA. Lineup going into it, everybody is on fire. 25 for Zion, 21 a game for Colin Kanepo, 5 and 3. He shot incredible shooting splits, 55, 45, 95 splits is immaculate. 20 points per game for Colin. Jeremiah gets back up to his 18 and 5 on 40% from 3. He was very extremely good as well. Ryan Rollins, spark plug off the bench, 46% from 3. Derek Queen, 12, 8, and 4. The three-pointer continuously gets better. He's just solid for us, man. Suggs, the defense is going to be there. He shot 50, damn near 40, 90. Hugo in his year number 2 season's getting better. Heinz Steinbeck we brought in here. He wasn't bad. And then Yves Missi just putting in work as a backup center. We finished with the number 1 offense in the NBA, 129 a game. So that's what's really keeping us as a dominant team is how much we can score the ball. Portland in round number 1. Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharp, Kumar Quintins, and Donovan Clingan. We should have this series in the bag. Game 1 does go to us. Colin Kanepo, bro. It's Colin Kanepo's team up 2-0, up 3-0, and we're going to be sweeping the Portland Trailblazers heading to round number 2 against the 2-seeded San Antonio Spurs, who won 56 games as well. They're a tough matchup. Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Vassell Sohan, and Victor Wembanyama. We don't really have a good Wemby matchup. Unfortunately, Queen is a little undersized, so we're just going to have to just will our way to victory. They still have Swipa, Koa-Pete off the bench. This is a very good San Antonio Spurs team. Game number 1 does go to the Spurs. That being said, Wemby gives us 36 and 11. Game 2 also going to go to the San Antonio Spurs. We go down 3-0 to the San Antonio Spurs here, and we just got swept by the Spurs in round number 2. We did not have a Victor Wembanyama answer for them. That is something that is concerning going forward. Playoff stats still showed us Colin Kanepo, 27 a game, 20 from these 2 guys. I think next year, maybe looking to move a Ryan Rollins and somebody else to get another big on the team, because right now, Queen and Yves Missi, I feel like they're kind of struggling, holding it down low, especially when really good matchups against the Spurs. Spurs do go on to the NBA Finals, and they did win the NBA Finals, so we did lose to the NBA champions, and Wemby won MVP, but still, 3 seed, made it to round 2, got eliminated, sitting on 1 championship now in, how many years are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, that was year 4, so 1 chip in 4 years, not too bad. Let's head into year 5. We're only going to get better. Our team is still extremely young and youthful, so I like where we're at right now.
All right, well, we're at the start of year number 5, and it's 6 in the morning right now, so my dumbass forgot to hit record in the free agency in the off season. So we went through the draft and we went through free agency. The only thing we did really in free agency was we re-signed Khan, Jeremiah, and Derek to 5-year deals. That's literally all we really did. And I brought in Toumani Camara to a minimum, and I brought in Lou Dort to a minimum. So that's literally all I did. Nothing really changed at all. So we were here in year 5, and we were talking about looking to maybe possibly trade away, because Jalen Suggs on a 1 year, packaging maybe a Jalen Suggs with somebody like a Ryan Rollins and trying to get that full-time shooting guard, because I think that's the really weakness whole spot in our team is at that shooting guard position. And somebody like a Bilal Coulibaly on the Brooklyn Nets, Ronnie's actually an 84 overall. I wonder what his defensive stats are. That would be actually pretty interesting. Dyson Daniels, somebody who would be really good. Edgecombe is on a rebuilding team, and he is not untouchable. Maybe I could go and try to target him now. He is making a bunch of money, so I would throw in Jalen Suggs, and then I would throw in Ryan Rollins, so they can do that. That's a nice package there. I would definitely need to trade more than that. Can they take on anybody else? Can they take on Lou Dort? No, they can't. Do they have any 1-star players here though? They do. So we can do something like this. And then I just give them all the first round picks I have. Unfortunately, I just don't think that's going to go. Okay, never mind. It went through. They were a rebuilding team. I guess that's the only reason why I went through is because they were rebuilding. But that is absolutely massive. Suggs, Ryan Rollins, Lou Dort in 3 first-round picks. Lands us VJ Edgecombe now. So now we do have that true defending 2-guard that's literally a perfect fit. And he also shoots 40% from 3. So this is amazing. Now we're walking out of here with Jeremiah Fears, VJ Edgecombe, Colin Kneppel, Zion, and Derek Queen. We just got the whole rookie class for the 2025 season. I mean, all we need is Cooper Flagg at the 4, and we're literally, that's what we got. Hugo now gonna get a big time role as the 6th man. Yves Missi still here. Herb Jones, I think we might look to move off of. To be honest with you, we still have so much depth that I feel like we can make some trades to improve. I think Hugo and Yves are safe. I could use a backup PG. All right, I'm gonna be doing this trade here. Pelle Larson and Ryan Cockburner for Sion James and a first-round pick. A little bit more defense out of Sion James. He's still shooting 40% from 3, so not bad. I take that, and we get a first-round pick mostly for that first-round pick. So Sion's gonna come in here and get some run for us. All right, we're just gonna run the season with Herb Jones. I just want to see what he does. You know what I mean? I just want to see what he does. I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt that he's gonna hoop. This is what the lineup's gonna be looking like here. We gotta play starter heavy minutes, right? Our starters are our main pieces. You know what I mean? So we gotta go into coaching game plan. We gotta say, listen, we gotta have bench utilization at like 40. And I just realized now that we have JJ Redick, we lost James Borrego, and the CPU must assign Redick for us. So I'm actually not even hating on that. All right, first game of the season is going to be a loss. I think that we are going to be fine this year. It's still a little concerning how much points we are giving up, but I think having Edgecombe now here is going to be really, really big time for us. I think he's really going to help us defend. I am not opposing to trading off of Zion Williamson if we are still having a lot of trouble defending, because I think that is the most important thing right now, is to focus in on our defense, because we are going to be able to score with the best of them. We're going to have a top offense in the NBA every single night, but like, that's unacceptable right here. 135, 133, and 134 to the Kings. That's just absolutely unacceptable. Like, Jai went for 50 in this one. Christian Collins, Luka Doncic, like, we just really can't defend, bro. So anyway, right now we are sitting at the 3 seed, which is good. We're right there with the top teams in the NBA at 17-8. But let's see, right? We do have the best offense in the NBA. So this is what I was talking about, right? 128 points a game, #1 offense in the NBA. Our defense is still struggling. Our defense is bottom 15. That is not going to win us a championship. I'm sorry. It's just not. Our best perimeter defenders are coming off the bench. Edgecombe's A-. Kneppel is actually a decent defender, but like, Jeremiah Fear is not a great defender. Zion, not a great defender. Derek Queen, not a great defender either. Man, this is tough, man. I don't know. Let's just continue to simulate here, and I guess I'll see y'all boys at the trade deadline. All right, so we are 33-18 at the deadline, which is the 3 seed, right? We would be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We are still a very, very solid team, but we just got to get to a different level. This is a really weird spot for us right now. We have nobody to really extend besides Herb Jones, and he's already old, so I'm not going to do that. I think we have to explore Zion trades. Let's take a look at team player stats and see who's hooping. Edgecombe is our leading guy at 24, and he's having an insane season, bro. He is so good. Edgecombe's our best player now for sure. Zion's still giving you 22 points a game. 7-7 is really, really good. Jeremiah's giving you 22, 4 and 6. Another really good year from Jeremiah. Con 18, and then Hugo giving you 17 off the bench. Derek Queen 11, 7 and 4. A little underwhelmed with Derek Queen. He's a high overall. He never really has improved his efficiency at all, which is a little concerning. Honestly, I would be not opposed to maybe flipping away Zion, moving Derek to the 4, getting a full-time center here that's going to rim protect, because Derek Queen's not a great rim protector. Scotty Barnes even makes us a better defending team, but I'm looking for a little bit more size. Brandon Miller, Cam Whitmore. Yeah, some of these trades are really good. Let's go check out some selling and rebuilding teams here. Even Jalen Duren would be something I would be interested in. Looking for centers on a rebuilding team. Kaman Maluwak, even him on a selling Suns team would be very, very good. I think we start with Jalen Duren. They're both 90 overalls. Jalen Duren's averaging 14 and 12. He's a really just solid real center for us. The Pistons would acquire $5 million, too much money. I could take back on somebody with a bad contract. They don't really have any. I guess I'd take on Jared Allen, who's 3 stars trade value. Are you kidding me? Man, they got a young ass team. Nobody here really is, but I guess I would take on this Fabian guy, and then I would give back, like, I think I would give back Toumani Camara in this deal. I think I would. So Zion and Camara, can we get this done? They're gonna say no. That's like, really, bro? I'm giving you a Toumani Camara. I guess I'm gonna have to throw in some seconds. 3 seconds get this done, and it does not. Okay, does 1 first-round pick get this done, and then some second-round picks? I mean, I'm really giving up a lot here. It's Zion Williamson, and they are gonna do that. So first 3 seconds, Zion and Toumani Camara is gonna land us Jalen Duren. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to move Derek Queen over to the 4 and see how this does, because we need more size in the lineup. We need more defense, and I think this is something that we got to do. So now we have DQ, we have Jalen Duren, and then these 3 guys here, Hugo, Yves Misi, Herb Jones, Sion. I guess we'll just cut it to a 9-man anyway, because we're at the end of the second half of the season. So our bench mob looks pretty solid here. Starting 5 does look really good now. Someone's going to have to uptick in the scoring now that we lost Zion. Does that change anything with system proficiency? 4 stars, 7 seconds. It might. Double big now. Not double big, but we're playing bigger. I guess we'll just keep running 7 seconds, I guess. So Jalen Duren should cut down on the defense. Obviously, we might score a little bit less now without Zion, but as you can see here, our rebounding, our defense just got astronomically better already, adding Jalen Duren. All right, Victor Wembanyama takes home MVP in year number 5 for us. Keith Erickson, Rookie of the Year. Jasper Johnson, DPOY Wemby. Stephen wins Most Improved Player. He's hooping. And then we have Jason Tatum, Clutch Player. Steve Kerr and the Warriors win Coach of the Year. Interesting. All right, All-NBA first team. Darren Peterson makes it. He's a stud. Second team. Third team, we are going to have Zion. I forgot we traded him. So 22 for Zion. It was a nice stint. He was playing really good basketball for us. Just the fit just wasn't there. I didn't think we could get to our full potential having Zion there. Final stats on the season: Edgecombe, Jeremiah, Kahn, Hugo, Duren, Queen. And then as for team stats, quick little look at it. Top offense in the NBA. Defensively, we did get better after adding Jalen Duren. So now we actually have the top 10 defense here with a 9.7 point differential. That is the second best in the NBA. As for standings wise, we were the 3 seed in the Western Conference, and then there's a big time drop off after that. The East is pretty weak as well. So if we can somehow get out of the West, I think we should have a good chance at winning the finals. Round number 1, we are going to have the Dallas Mavericks. Really tough first round matchup. Kyrie, Pelle Larson, Cooper Flag, Pascal Siakam, and Zach Edey. I do think we are better than that team, but like, who's going to guard Cooper? Former teammate, I guess. We have teammate on teammate crime, Cooper Flag and Con Kneppel guarding each other. That's a loss. We lose by 6 points. Con 29, 10, and 5. Nobody really does anything. Kyrie has a terrible game and we lose that. Wow, that's really depressing that we lost that game. Okay, game number 2 is going to be a tie 1-1 series. Edgecombe gives us 30, win by 4. Can we go up 2-1 in the series? We cannot. Yeah, this is a really, really tough first round matchup. Can we not go down 3-1 and we tied it 2? All right, Edgecombe gives you 37. Can we go up 3-2 in the series? Yes, we can. And I will simcast game 6. Okay, so we got to win 1 game in the next 2. I feel like we should be able to, but you never know how 2K is. We are going to be blowing out Dallas in the 3rd quarter, and we're going to be advancing to round number 2. All right, bet. A little scary there, but we do beat them in 6 games. Fears, Con, Edgecombe really step up. Now we got to play the Spurs in round number 2. 2 really back-to-back tough series. 59 wins for the San Antonio Spurs. De'Aaron Fox, Steph Castle, Koa, Pete, Sohan, and Wemby is a very, very good team, but we kind of match up a little bit better now with the Spurs than we did last year. One of the main reasons also why I traded for Jalen Duren is we got destroyed by San Antonio last year. All right, game number 1 is going to go to them. Again, we lose by 8 points there. Can't get the win. 21 rebound game from Jalen Duren. 4 for 16 from 3 for Jeremiah. That's really bad. This is going to be a tough-ass series. Game 2, we are going to tie it at once. 47 for Fears. All right, that's one way to make a bounce-back game. Can we go up 2-1 in this series? Yes, we can. 37 from Jeremiah. 7 for 8 from 3. Wow, he is turning up. 8 for 10 for 3 for Con Kneppel. We just put up 164. Hey, keep this up, man. Game 4 is going to go to us once again. Another big-time game from our top guys, and we're going to be beating the San Antonio Spurs, I would assume. We don't blow a 3-1 lead here. I mean, I would hope we don't blow a 3-1 lead here. Come on, 2K. Like, do not let us blow a 3-1. And we might blow a 3-1. We just dropped 2 games in a row. Like, there's no way we're really doing this right now, right? This is not good. If we might honestly lose this game. We might honestly just blow a 3-1. Yo, there's no way, 2K, we are going to come out here and we're going to blow a 3-1 lead, right? Wow, we just blew a 3-1. Yo, like, there's just no way we just blew a 3-1. They just scored 160 points on us. Wemby went for 41 and 17. We are still such a young team, but it's like we were ready. We were ready to win the finals. We really were. AJ Mitchell in the Hawks, bro, just made it to the finals, bro. He is their leading scorer. Who is on this Hawks team? Yo, they're gonna get swept, dude. And they lose in 5. Wemby wins another one. That is so tragic, man. That's 2 in a row for San Antonio. Year 5's in the books. Oh, come on, guys. We got no picks again. Only pick we have, actually, we don't even have a first round pick here, which is fine. Let's see, number 1 pick wasn't really that good. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like, need a backup point guard here. I mean, who can we bring bring back? You know what? Let's grab Ryan Rollins. We can bring him back to the team on a mid-level. We got to get a backup 4 here. Ant Simons, I signed. RJ Barrett. Like, let's just get a 4. We need a backup power forward here. And we're going to be doing this trade here. So we're sending away Anthony Simons, RJ Barrett, and Fabian Kaiser for Mika Muryanen and Julian Strother. Good backup power forward option. Paolo Banchero went to the Atlanta Hawks. All right, bet. So we still got guys going up, right? We still got guys going up. We damn near 590s on the team. Our whole starting 5 is damn near 90s. Derek Queen goes up to an 89. Jeremiah Fears still getting better. We still have our guys locked up for 4 years majority. We got to pay Hugo after this year. Heading into year 6, we have 1 championship as of right now. I think we need to try to get 3. Let's continue to go on, man. We just lost in the semifinals. Like, if we just run it back with this team, like if we run into San Antonio in the conference finals or the semifinals or even in the playoffs at all, are we going to be able to beat them? Like, I don't know. We got to monitor all the Western Conference teams that we play to start the season to kind of see how it is. Game against them right here is a big one. We do beat them by 10 points there, so that's a pretty good sign. And I'm not opposed to making more trades to get to that other level, because right now I feel like we should be good enough, but if we're not, we got to continue to make moves. You know what I mean? Holy shit, Golden State is 26-3. Man, I don't want to trade anybody in this starting 5. I really don't, man. Like, I really don't. I'm gonna try to make some bench moves to try to upgrade our defense somehow. Ryan Rollins, Julian Strother. I'm gonna trade for AJ Mitchell here. We're trading with Rollins and Julian Strother for AJ Mitchell. He's been having some really good seasons. We're gonna see if this helps us. We also get a first round pick in this deal too. I think Gives got to go, man. I need a better rim protector off the bench. We're gonna see if we can flip him away. Jalen Wells, I know he be playing defense and he can shoot the 3. I think I'm gonna go out there and get Jalen Wells. He could play the 2, he could play the 3, and he's just a good player, and he's on a decent contract too. 4 years, we would have him locked up. So Yves Misi Steinbach, we're gonna get Jalen Wells in the squad. Listen, we got to make some moves for defense, right? So now we have a backup. Can Hugo guard? There's no way Hugo can guard, right? Because no, he's not a good defender. Okay, that's why. What's he good at? This dude's just he just got crazy ass hands. I guess that's what it is. 97 draw foul. So he's just a merchant. 99 driving dunk. Oh, that's what he does. All right, so we need a backup center now. That's our main goal. We're gonna be trading away Sion James and the Kada dude. I know Kalel got me, man. All right, well, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna get Kalel Ware just because we have traded first round pick. I also get Taylor Hendricks in the deal, but we're gonna go get Kalel Ware. We need to tighten the hell up. So now our 10-man is gonna be looking like this. We upgrade the defense on the bench. We bring in AJ Mitchell, Jalen Wells, and we bring in Kalel Ware now. Another MVP for Victor Wembanyama in year 6. Darion Reed wins Rookie of the Year. What? Is he? I feel like he's old. Yeah, he's 24. Christian Anderson, Wembanyama, Paolo Banchero, and the Warriors won 63 games once again. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. There was Zion again on the Pistons, third team. We didn't have any All-NBA guys, which is fine. We were the 3 seed in the West once again. That's like the 4th year in a row we were the 3 seed. We won 59 games, guys, so we almost won 60 games. We're only 4 games back on Golden State, so 59 games gives us a real chance at doing something in the playoffs here. The lineup looks really good. Edgecombe led us 22 points a game, 59, 48, 80 splits. He's amazing, literally amazing. Jeremiah, 20 and 6. Amazing shooting splits. These guys can score the ball whenever they want. Con, just unreal shooting splits. Like, that's not even like that. That's absolutely unbelievable. Jalen Dern, 13 and 10. Derek still giving you 13, 7 and 5. I just wish Derek shot the ball better. If there's anybody that might have to get traded in this video, it might be Derek, bro. I wanted to keep the core Pelicans guys, but I don't know, man. AJ Mitchell, 50, 40, 90 off the bench. Hugo, really good. Mika, solid. Jalen Wells, solid. And then as for our team stats, we had the second best offense in the NBA, 131.7 points per game. Our defense did improve. We have a top 10 defensive unit in the NBA, and we have the second best point differential at 12.2. So Clippers in round 1, they got Tyrese Maxey, and that's literally it. Should be able to beat this team pretty easily. Wow, like 2K, like how are we losing to the LA Clippers, man? I'm sorry, they have literally 1 player, man. Like, come on, 2K, like that's not even, what are we talking about? I gotta put Edgecombe on this, man? Really? I really gotta put Edgecombe on Maxey? We're down 3-0. If we get swept if we get swept in the first round, we have to make significant changes here. Yo, I'm lost for words. I'm at a loss for words. 59 games we win in the regular season, and you guys just got dropped off in round 1. Colin Kneppel, 19% from 3 in the first round. I mean, what are we doing? Derek Queen was abysmal. Yeah, Derek's got to go. That is absolutely an embarrassment, bro. The Spurs are on a 3-peat. Wemby won Finals MVP. All right, draft lottery is here. We have this Philadelphia pick that is really good. Hopefully this jumps up pretty high, and it's going to stay at pick 3. So that is big time that we have a top pick in the draft. That last year was year 6. We're heading into year 7, and then we only have 3 years left of the video because we're doing 10 years in this rebuild and only 1 ring to show for it. It's just that's all right, but it's like you want to see more. The defense is just not there. The efficiency is just not there, and I just, out of all the core guys, I just don't know, man. I don't want to trade him, but I just don't know. We can't make it work another way. I mean, man, the Cleveland Cavaliers are selling with Evan Mobley. I mean, I feel like this is a position where we can actually try to get emo. Derek Queen, I would throw them. They're gonna say no, we would acquire $9 million more. I don't know if I can make this deal happen right now. Give them Taylor Hendricks here. I could give them Khalil Ware, which I might honestly do. Yeah, let's trade Khalil Ware in this deal. They're gonna say no. I'll give you the 3rd pick in the draft. This is a big bag to give up. Maybe I won't even have to go up the 3rd pick. Let's see. I can give him pick 24, and they do that. Thank God I didn't throw in the 3rd pick because they were a selling team. So Derek Queen is out the door with Taylor Hendricks, with Khalil Ware, but we are able to land Evan Mobley, who is going to be that defensive stud for us that we really need on this team. And now we have pick 3, and I guess I can just kind of draft with pick 3 here. I guess that's not bad. Number 1 overall pick, number 2 overall pick, and this guy's the Tim Duncan guy. I think there's a no-brainer. Draft this guy, sure. Charles Isley out of Vanderbilt. Wow, this guy was an 84 overall. Damn, I should have got him. And we are going to get both of our guys back on the qualifying. Nobody really upgrades besides Hugo, who does go up to an 87, but this team looks crazy on paper. This Ray Lynch guy came out of nowhere as well. 490s, Hugo, Jalen Duren. I mean, this team is really good, man. Sad to see Derek Queen go, man, but that's the reality of the NBA, bro. If things aren't working out, you got to make a change, and that's what we had to do. So now we have Jeremiah, we have VJ Kahn, Evan Mobley, and Jalen Duren in the front court. Hugo, Jalen Wells, AJ Mitchell, Mika, and Ray Lynch, I guess, off the bench. One thing to point out, 1-year deal for Edgecombe. He's got to get paid after this year. Hugo's got to get paid. I don't know if we can afford him because we just couldn't afford him last year, so why would we be able to afford him this year? That's a little sketchy, and I can't extend VJ right now, so this is going to be a problem. We might lose VJ Edgecombe in free agency. Like, that's a reality of what might happen. All right, we'll see what Evan Mobley's kind of contributions do to this team. I feel like it has to make us a better defending team. Like, there's just no doubt in my mind it has to. Best start we've had to a season in a minute, though. All right, so this is the best we have been at the trade deadline in a minute. 37-13 is the best overall record in the NBA. Listen, I think that the addition of Evan Mobley has really helped this team out. Now, he's not scoring the ball. He's efficient from 3. But you know his gravity on defense is just unbelievable. Evan Mobley's being able to do that for us. Our defense is top 4. Bringing in Evan Mobley immediately makes us a top defending team in the NBA. I'm going to buy in on this year for a championship. I'm not going to get ahead of the curve and trade VJ. We are desperate for a championship, and that's what we need to do. We need to go out there and we need to win a championship. Even if it comes at the expense of losing VJ Edgecombe or somebody like that, we have to buy in. Another MVP for this guy who's taken over the league by storm. Chambers won the Rookie of the Year. JJ Redick, yeah, we won Coach of the Year, guys. Who would have thought that Evan Mobley would have been the key to get us over the top, man? Absolutely insane stuff from Evan Mobley. Shout out Evan Mobley being that guy for us. He made All-NBA first team. I mean, obviously, the guy's a freak defender, man. 65-17, the best record in the NBA by far. No other team won 60 games in this year, which is actually crazy. Stats at the end of the season, Jeremiah, Kahn with both 20 points a game. These guys are just really good, man, throughout the years. They're just really, really good. Edgecombe 19, Duren, Hugo was solid. We might lose him in the offseason. We might lose this team a lot. A lot of players might be gone. We had the best offense. We had a top 4 defense. The best point differential by far. Listen, again, we are okay with losing these players in free agency. This is the team that we lost to last year, got swept by. So I would love to see them have a chance to beat us because, like, yeah, I wish you would. I wish you would, Clippers. Yeah, get out of here, bro. As long as we have a chance, that's all I need, bro. Game 1 against the Warriors, this team not really that great. We're up 2-1 on them. We go up 3-1 on them. Yes, we can. And can we win in 5 games? We're in the conference finals for the first time in a minute, bro. Against the 2-seeded Sacramento Kings. 55-27 for them. Have Luka Doncic, Dalton Connect, and Christian Collins. So their main 2 guys are Luka and Christian Collins. It's going to be a tough series, man. It's going to be a tough series. But they do have a few bad players. Like, they have Mitchell Robinson, like, that's, you know. Game number 1 does go to the Clippers. That being said, we lose by a lot. This team, the more I look at it, is actually pretty good. Game number 2, we drop down 0-2. All right, well, this is absolutely big time, and we thank God we win game 3. Can we tie the series up at 2s, please? We do. So thank God we do that, and I'm simcasting, bro. Game 5, game 6, game 7. These are 2 important games, and looks like we are going to be losing game 6, unfortunately, unless we can bring it back in this 4th quarter, and we kind of did. It's a 3-point game. We'll hop in. Haven't seen this team play in a minute, really. We're down by 3 with 2.5 left to go. We have Kahn on the court. We have that Ray Lynch guy, and that's a steal from VJ Edgecombe. Thank God. I mean, look at VJ already in the game making big time plays. Thought about the three, kicks it down to Hugo. Edgecombe over to Hugo. He sees the backdoor cut, hits VJ, and VJ goes up in the backdoor cut. That's a great cut. It's a great pass. Mitchell Robinson is bringing the ball up, bro. Hey, okay, man. Y'all got it. I believe that's Christian Anderson with the ball. Spins off of VJ Edgecombe. Wow. I mean, what a move. And VJ is supposed to be our best perimeter defender, man. Ball over to Jalen Wells. Gets a clean look at a three, and he's going to miss it. That's a big-time miss from Jalen. Luka with the ball here. Got guarded by Ray Lynch. Doing a pretty good job on him. It's a pretty good job. This guy, Luka just spins off. Kicks it to the corner for Dalton Connect, and he's gonna miss that. We can't get a rebound right now. Where is our center? All right, Jeremiah with the ball over to Concanepo. We got our bigs in the game now. Concanepo pull up midi is good. Great big time shot. All right, we got to get a stop, man. Jeremiah's guarding Luka Doncic. We got to get a stop down low. Decent defense. Kicks it over to Cotton. Back to Jeremiah, or back to Luka. Luka working on Jeremiah. Pretty good defense. 5 on the shot clock. We got to get a stop. Luka looking for a bucket over to Dalton Connect. Contested shot is no good. Rebound Duren. Come on, let's go. All the way, Jeremiah. All the way. Wide open three. Mobley, you got to shoot that. Goes to Concanepo, and he misses. Rebound Jalen Duren. VJ with a clean look at a three. He sticks it. Big time shots. That's why you get your rebounders in the game, man. 12 on a shot clock. We're going to get the ball back. Luka Doncic. Jeremiah's playing decent defense on Luka, man. He's really digging deep. We send the double down to Mitchell Robinson. No. Why are we doubling right there, man? That's not a great double team. 10 seconds to go. Who's going to take the shot? Come on, we got to get into our action, bro. Why are we taking so long to get into our set? What is this, bro? Come on, y'all. What are we fucking doing, man? Take 30 minutes to get into our set, bro. That is poorly executed basketball. All right, game 6. We get right back into it, man. Can we force game 7? Nah, I have a feeling we're gonna lose this game, bro. Just tighten up. Just tighten up. All right, we pull away in the 4th quarter here. We are gonna have a game 7, man. The Hawks are in the NBA Finals, down by 5 already. Just don't go down. Just don't drop down by a lot. Keep it a competitive game, bro. We gotta stay in this game. Come on, bro. Down by... Oh, bring it back, dog. Bring it back. VJ's at the line to try to cut this to a 2-point game. First one is up, right? That's the second one, and he hits the second one. All right, bet. So it's a 3-point game, 2-19. We still got plenty of time. Luka Doncic on the pin down, guarded by VJ Edgecombe. 8 in the shot clock. We got to dig deep, get a stop. Come on, VJ. You got to tighten up here. Good D. 3 in the shot clock. Just force him to put up a shot. Bad shot. Good rebound. Good shit. That's a really good defensive rep by our guys. Now we got to go and score. Hugo on the fast break, attacking Mitchell Robinson downhill. Goes up, and he gets fouled. That's big time. Let's go. Big time free throw for Hugo right here. He's going to miss the first one. That's unacceptable. You guys got to get in the gym, bro. Put in the work. He almost just missed both. Luka Doncic attacking downhill. Jalen Duren tries to go up for the steal. Good defense by Jalen Duren. Good rebound. Jeremiah with a minute 30 left. Pushing the ball up on Luka Doncic. Jeremiah over to Edgecombe. We got to attack like Dalton Connect or something. That's a good matchup. Evan Mobley all the way. He misses the layup. Got to do it all over again. Get a stop. Get a score. Luka attacking Evan Mobley. I like my odds here. I ain't gonna lie. 5 on the shot clock. Got to stay deep. Got to stay home. No bailouts. No bailouts. No bailouts, man. All right. Luka missed the first free throw. He hit the second. Con attacking downhill. Jalen Duren with the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Over to Jeremiah. 5 on the shot clock. Pull up midi from Jeremiah, and he misses, bro. Come on. Luka Doncic attacking. Stay in front of him, and that's going to be an easy blow by, and that's going to be the game, bro. Okay, well, that's another game we lost in 7. Another series lost for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Hawks ended up beating them in 6 games, and Paolo Banchero won Finals MVP, guys. That is absurdly disappointing. After winning how many games in the regular season? 65, bro. 23rd pick in the draft, and now because we did lose that, we are going to be able to probably lose VJ Edgecombe now. We tried to go all in for the championship. Edgecombe declines his player option. We might be cooked. If we can't bring back VJ, which I don't think we can, yeah, we're done. We're absolutely done. I can pay Hugo, but we're losing VJ Edgecombe, our best perimeter defender. This is a big time problem. We still have a pretty deep team with AJ Mitchell, Ray Lynch. We have Hugo off the bench. Honestly, let's just go to player progression. There's really nothing to do here in free agency. We're going to be losing our guy. He goes to Dallas. Of course, he does go to Dallas. Hopefully, losing Edgecombe opens up some more opportunities for somebody else. This Ray Lynch guy out of nowhere is up to an 87 overall. So, all right, so this is what our 10 man's gonna be looking like. Jeremiah, Ray Lynch, Con, Evan Mobley, Duren, Hugo, Wells, Mitchell, Zakarski, and this Charles guy off the bench. We're going to see who steps up in a big time way in this year 2 season. I think losing Edgecombe is going to kill us, though. I really think it is. Well, we're at the trade deadline. This team's 44-10. The best team we've had, you know, sometimes in 2K, when you lose a star player, sometimes it opens up opportunities for other guys and your team just plays better. It's the weirdest thing. I just never really have understood it. This Ray Lynch guy, and this is a perfect example of that. This guy is shooting 58, 50, 96 splits. Did we just get this guy? We got this guy like in a random ass trade, and he just progressed to be the best player of all time. All right, so that's another MVP for Wemby, sitting on like 5 of them things now. Warriors won 60. I believe we won 60 as well. Evan Mobley made all NBA second team, 17, 7, and 6 for Emob. So he's really that guy for us. But we are the 1 seed. So they won Coach of the Year, but we are the 1 seed. Tied 60 games with them. 2 back-to-back seasons winning 60 games. You really can't get much better than that, to be honest with you. Stats on the season, Jeremiah, Con are both leading guys every single season. They both shooting incredibly from the field. Once again, like these guys are just really, really good. Evan Mobley, Ray Lynch, Jalen Duren, Hugo still number 2 offense in the NBA. Defensively, we were top 5, and we have the best point differential at 11. So let's see what we got, man. San Antonio in round number 1, they have Jason Tatum now, an old Jason Tatum and Victor Wembanyama. I tell you the truth, I could see us losing this series, bro. Like, I could genuinely see us lose this series. We win game number 1 thanks to Ray Lynch or Ray Rice or whatever. Game number 2, we do go up 2-0 in the series. We go up 3-0 in the series, and I guess they're an 8 seed for a reason. We just won in 5 games, thank God. Okay, round number 2 against Dallas. We just getting the worst matchups possible. It's your revenge series for VJ Edgecombe. They got VJ, that Cooper Flag. Besides that, their team is not talented, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that team is not good. 1-1 series, 2-1 New Orleans, 3-1 New Orleans, and we win in 5. Okay, looks like we have caught our stride a little bit. 7 seed OKC Thunder in the conference finals. They won 49 games. We should not lose to not even a 50-win team. Like, there's absolutely no reason. SGA, Ahmed Thompson, Chet Holmgren is their top 3. Again, 77s, 80s in the rotation. I'm not really worried about it, to be honest with you. And I just hit Simcast Live. I hate... Oh my God, I'm going to crash out. All right, game 1 here is going to go to us. Thank God we get the win. We should be able to sweep this team. I'm not even lying. Up 2-0 in the series, up 3-0. And we sweep the OKC Thunder. Okay, in the NBA Finals, once again, thanks to Evan Mobley, and oh my God, could we have painted a better picture? Revenge series for Zion. Detroit Pistons 3 seed. They only won 51 games. We have to tighten up. Cade Cunningham, and old Donovan Mitchell, Tyron Stokes, Zion, and DeAndre Ayton. We are so much better than this team. Come on, guys, tighten up. Game number 1 is going to go to us. Con Kneppel, Jeremiah. Who wants finals MVP? Game number 2 does go to the Pistons. We lose by 13 points. Can we get game 3 in the series? No, we cannot. Stop, bro. Stop. We just lost by 1 point. 2K, no. Make it an 8-man rotation, bro. Yo, 2K, I swear on everything I love, bro. Do not tell me. Okay, we win game 4. All right, big time triple-double from Evan Mobley. Can we go up 3-2 in this series? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. 22 from Jalen Duren. Sim game 6 straight out. Thank the Lord himself. The New Orleans Pelicans get back on top. Thank God Evan Mobley's here, bro. Finals MVP Evan Mobley. Ever since Evan Mobley has got here, we have been an actually good franchise, and it came at the expense of trading Derek Queen, but that is our 2nd ring in 8 seasons, man. So at least we were able to get more than 1 ring in 8 seasons. Oh, and we get it done, man. That was a stressful few years for us, man. Playoff stats for us, man. Jeremiah, Con, Mobley, this Ray Lynch guy, man, came out of nowhere. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, guys, we got 2 more years left of this video. Let's see if we can get 1 more championship in the next 2 years and cap it off on 3 rings in 10, which I will take. 3 rings in 10 years. I would take that, especially with this Pelicans team, man. Draft lottery is here. We have the 8th pick in the draft via the Lakers, and we have the 11th overall pick. Sometimes you get this far into a rebuild, picks just start coming to you, like from just random ass trades. We need a new head coach here. We literally can't get a coach to come and coach this team. What the hell is going on? Isaiah Jackson, bro. Who the hell is that? Isaac Jackson. Sure, come coach this team. Everyone's on a 1-year deal, so this is not going to be good. I don't even know if we can extend any of these guys. Mario Saint Superi. This guy actually puts in work for us. He's 6 years younger. I think we're going to be doing this deal with Detroit, so let's do this deal. Trading away AJ Mitchell. Let's get Mario here. We got to get younger, right? It's all about getting younger. Pick 8 and pick 13. I'm just going to let the CPU handle it, to be honest with you. And we draft a few guys here. They're auto-generated. Doesn't really matter. I'll probably end up trading them anyway. All right, so we got the Lynch dude back on a 1-year qualifying. The rest of the team here, Jeremiah drops. We still have a very, very high overall team, but only 2 years left in the video. Yeah, wow. Our bench took a hit, right? We only have 80s up to the 8th man, which is not really great. I think we're going to have to do some trades here. Ray Lynch, we're not going to be able to bring him back next year. We can actually give some contract extensions to Evan Mobley. We'll only give out 2-year ones just because it's just the last year of the video, right? So honestly, only giving out 1-year extensions is fine. This is the last year, or next year is the last year. So if it can save me some money, sure. KICK-HOODIEODEE, Zion Green, sure, we'll do something like that. KICK-HOODIEODEE, throw them both out back with a first-round pick. Power forward center, we're looking for shooting guard Oscar Bird, Ron Hahn, and Zach Edey. Ron Hahn and Zach Edey, that might be exactly what I'm looking for. Backup power forward and backup center. I guess we're just gonna run it with that. We got Ron Hahn, we got Zach Edey. That's gonna be our 10-man for now, at least. We'll look to maybe do something at the deadline, possibly, but we won 60 games back-to-back seasons. We'll see if we can do the same. 4.5 stars, 7 seconds once again, and let's start simming. I'll see y'all boys at the end of the season or at the trade deadline. CJ Rosser takes home MVP this year. We did not win Coach of the Year. Pistons did. I don't even know how many games we won. Do we have any All-NBA guys? Mobley made it again for us. 16, 7, and 6 for Evan Mobley. We were the 2 seed. Dallas was the 1 seed in the NBA. 61 wins once again for us. So that's 3 seasons where we won 60 games, 3 straight years. Obviously, I didn't make any moves at the deadline. Cut it to a 9-man here. Let's take a look at stats on this season here. Jeremiah and Con. What else is new throughout this whole entire video? These guys have been steady, 20 points per game for us. Con as well. Like literally 20 a game for the past 6 years. Ray Lynch was good, but he's probably going to leave in free agency. Evan Mobley, Hugo, Jalen Duren, Jalen Wells, and Mario. Best offense in the NBA, 132 points per game. And then we have a top 8 defense with a 12-point differential, which is the best in the league, even though we didn't have the best record in the league. So let's get into these playoffs and try to go and win another one. Golden State in round 1, they have the MVP and CJ Rosser, but they're a 7 seed, so I'm really not too concerned about them. 3-0, and we're going to be sweeping. Round number 2 against the LA Clippers, who have an old Tyrese Maxey now, and they have this Malcolm Sharp guy who's a 93 overall center. Our front court is just amazing, so I don't think this should be a problem, or it shouldn't be a problem. It's seeming to be a problem. I'm not gonna lie, this team has given us some problems in the past too. It is a little concerning, I'm not gonna lie, and we have a tied 2-2 series here. We go up 3-2 in this series, 48 from Kareem Lopez. Can we get up in 6 games? And we have game 7. All right, game 7 against a Clippers team that I do not believe is a good team. But at the end of the day, what do I know? Off to a really hot start to the first half. Just hold on to this lead now. Don't give it up. We just had an amazing first quarter, and we are going to be able to pull this one out. All right, so back into the conference finals, back-to-back seasons here against the 4-seeded OKC Thunder, who came out in 155 games, so we should be the favorites in this one. We beat them last year, and they didn't do anything to their team. They actually got worse, so we should beat them. Game number 1 does go to us. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you, Jalen Duren. Game number 2 does go to us as well. Evan Mobley, Ray Lynch. Okay, game 3 we go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And can we win in 5 games? Yes, we can. Back into the NBA Finals rematch of last year against the Detroit Pistons, who won 63 games. So this is a not team to play around with. Cade Cunningham, Stokes, Zion, Zakarski. This team, they have a 90 overall off the bench, actually. Okay, so their bench is really, really good. Their bench is better than ours, I would say. And possibly their starting group as well. So we just really got to tighten up here, and hopefully we can win. Game number 1 is going to go to the Pistons. We lose by 15 points right there. Jay Fears goes for 40. Game number 2 goes to the Pistons as well. Okay, we might be cooked. Can we somehow go and come back, win 2 in a row? We're down 3-0, and we are going to be getting probably eliminated in 5 games here. We win 2 in a row. Never mind. I'm just going to sim game 6. And I'm just going to sim game 7. I got big nuts. Oh my God! How much of big nuts do you have to sim 4 games straight down 3-0? The Detroit Pistons just blew a 3-0. We win by 26 game 4. We win by 7 game 5. We win by 40 game 6. And we win by 6 in game 7. That is the craziest shit I've ever seen. NBA Finals stats, Jeremiah should have won Finals MVP. Evan Mobley, I get it. Damn near triple-double, defense and all that. One of our young guys deserves one, man. That's 2 championships in a row for the New Orleans Pelicans and Evan Mobley era. And that's our 3 total in the video. Final year coming up next year. Let's see if we can cap it off at a 3-peat with 4 in a row. That would be pretty picture perfect if we could do that. Unfortunate side of things, I will have probably lost my boy here. Ray Lynch, I think, is gone. And here he is here. I cannot sign him, obviously. We need a backup 4 and a backup 2. And we should be good to go to the start of the season. An older Jalen Johnson here. I'll bring back Ron Holland if we can. Hopefully he signs with us, and he does. And then I could use a backup shooting guard. So we'll sign this random point guard here, and then we'll probably look to trade him. Looking for a shooting guard, and then we do need a center because Zach Edey will probably regress here. We can grab AJ Johnson. Not bad. He's 82 overall. We'll take that. And then we'll go out there and we will trade Zach Edey and like this guy for a better center if we can. Rocco Zakarski, I mean, he's younger. He's probably not going to regress. We had him last year. or 2 years ago. We'll get him back on the team, I bet. All right, so that's going to be our moves there for free agency. And yeah, we're heading to the end of the year. Last year of a 10-year Pelicans rebuild, man. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to drop a sub and drop a like because we're on the road to 10K. So 9-man rotation, Fears, Wells, Kneppel. Good thing we do have Jalen Wells to come in here and plug and play at that starting shooting guard spot. And then Con, Mobley, Duran, Hugo, Mario, AJ Johnson, Sikarsky, and I guess we're just gonna be running a 9-man here. I think I will be tripping to see if we can't upgrade some spots because I definitely think that we can. So like $14 million Mario contract, throw him in with like this guy and a first-round pick. Like, no way we can't get an upgrade, right? Oh yeah, we have definitely a lot of options here. Chris Sinak Jr., he could be that big-time backup center for us. Honestly, might think about doing that. Trey Johnson is here, and I think I'm going to do this. He shot 50, 40, 90 last season, 21 points a game. Yeah, Trey Johnson, welcome to the team. That's a no-brainer. Listen, we got to do all we can to win a ring in the final year. So now we have a backup. These two. Now we don't need AJ Johnson. Backup point guard, Kingston Flemings. We'll take him, and I think that should be good enough, right? Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, we got a good 10-man rotation here. Final year of the video, y'all. Let's tighten the hell up. 4.5 stars, 7 seconds. I'm gonna see y'all boys at the end of year number 10. Another MVP for CJ Roster on the Golden State Warriors, and the Pistons, another coach of the year for Darko. Didn't have any All-NBA guys, so yeah. All right, we finished the 2 seed once again, so that's back-to-back seasons as the 2 seed. 60 wins, that's 4 seasons in a row, winning 60+ games. 9-man rotation for the playoffs here. This was a fun video, y'all. I really like this video. I really like doing these 10-year rebuilds. If you want to see more 10-year rebuilds with some of these worst teams, let me know in the comments down below. I like doing 10 years, man. I think there's a good spot, especially for a team like the Pelicans that really needs just kind of a full reset. Let's get into it, man. Final year, final playoff push. Let's go. All right, round number 1 against the LA Clippers, a team that has given us problems throughout this whole entire video, but if we lose to them, it kind of would be iconic, but down 3-1, and we should get out of here in 6 or maybe 7 games, and we have a game 7 in round 1, so of course it comes down to this. We're down big in the first quarter. We could very well get eliminated in the first round of this final year as a 60-win team, which would be, honestly, I could see it happening the way this video went in the first few years. And we are going to be able to get out of there in game 7, thank God. All right, round number 2 against the Blazers, who we haven't seen yet. Keith Erickson, 95 overall. They got a 92 overall point guard as well, so this team is no joke, I would say. Game 1, game 2, game 3, and then we're just going to sweep them and beat them in 5, like, or 6. Yeah, I guess so. All right, conference finals against the 1-seeded 63-win Golden State Warriors. 98 overall CJ Roster. That is pretty insane. I didn't know he was a 98 overall, but this dude averages a triple-double. Holy shit, he's nasty. I guess so, man. Game number 1 does go to them. Go down 2-0, 2-1 in the series, 3-1 in the series, down 3-1. Can we somehow force a game 7 here? 7-man rotation. Let's tighten up, and we force game 7. All right, shout out game 7. Come on, man. We're so close to three-peating. We're so close to three-peating. Just pull this one out. Golden State, man. They ain't better than us. And we are going to pull this one out. Shout out to 2K for kind of blessing us, man. Evan Mobley, man. We have played the Pistons in 3 straight championships. Yeah, we played the Pistons in 3 straight. Let's beat them once again, man. They won 65 games. Cade Cunningham. And they have Zach Edey now. It's a revenge series for Zion and Zach Edey. Zion is only an 84 overall, but I think we can beat them once again, man. I do really think we can. Here we go, guys. Game number 1 is going to go to the Pistons. We do drop that 140 from Jay Fears. 1-1 series here. Okay, come on. Can we go up 2-1? No, we cannot. Can we tie the series up at 2s? No, we go down 3-1. And it's only fitting, I feel like, for the Detroit Pistons to beat us. Unfortunately, we do lose in 5 games there to the 65-win Pistons. There was a lot of really good teams this video that we had to go up against. But in a total of 10 years for the New Orleans Pelicans, I will definitely take 3 championships. That being said, we went back-to-back in the 32-33 season, and we won in year number 2, which was probably the craziest thing that nobody ever expected. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a sub. Like I said at the start of the video, I usually have a face cam, but not when I do 10-year rebuilds. It just makes it so much easier. Let me know in the comments down below what videos y'all want to see next, man. Pelicans fans, let me know in the comments down below what y'all think about y'all's situation. Might catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.